The Romanian Deadlift, or the RDL, is a phenomenal movement for strengthening the glutes, hamstrings, lower back, upper back, entire posterior chain. What we want to make sure that we are getting is clean reps. We can really load this movement heavy, but before you get there, you need to make sure that your technique is on point and you are using your hips and your hamstrings and glutes to be the main drivers of the movement while keeping your center of mass super balanced so there's no tipping, no guessing about if you are doing it right. So a 20 kilo bar is still heavy for some people. So if you need to, I recommend going back to a light kettlebell where you can start to learn the movement. The best way to start to learn is from the top. So you pick it up with a weight that you're comfortable picking up, and then we're just going to lead by pushing the hips back. Now, a really good cue is imagining that someone's got their thumbs and they are pushing your pelvis bone back in space and everything else is moving pretty freely. You don't want to be rounding your shoulders and letting the weight pull you forward. You want to keep your shoulders back so that when someone pushes your hips back, everything stays nice and locked in, but your shin stays vertical, your shoulder blades stay in position, and your spine doesn't arch or flex too much either direction, if at all. As you get heavy, you won't have much leniency. You have to stay locked in place. So we lock in, shoulders back, chest proud, and I like to think I'm trying to bend this handle around my body, like trying to bend it around my hips. You'll see that with the bar. I move my hips back, move them back until I run out of range in the hamstrings and the glutes, because otherwise if I keep going, I'm going to move through my spine, through my shoulders. We don't want to have that. So drive from there. So I go hips, 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 until I feel that stretch in that entire chain, and then come forward. So nail your reps, nail your tempos, slowly work up towards a 20 kilo bar, which for some people shouldn't take too long. And here I've got a 60, but if you need to and you're doing hypertrophy training, feel free to use straps because you don't want your grip strength to be a limiting factor if you're trying to maximize your muscular development. If you're going for strength, I really recommend you at least do your first set double overhand or mixed grip so that at least you're practicing holding onto the bar. But if you don't want to and you just want muscle, use straps and don't worry about your grip strength as long as your shoulder blade position doesn't collapse while you're doing it. So you can turn into a mirror and you can watch yourself doing these reps if you're not sure. So with the bar, I'm going to do all the same stuff, but I'm just going to make sure I keep that bar close. As things get heavier, tends to pull us over, tends to drift away, get harder for us to stay balanced because the weight is in front of us, it's going to pull us over, so we have to lengthen through the back. So, deadlift it up, and then from here, I'm going to push hips, 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 stay balanced, keep that bar running down your legs, come back up, okay? So I don't want to see the bar drifting away from the body. Keep it on your leggings or on your shorts. Keep the chest proud. Hips, hips, hips. Back. And so that is how you nail the RDL. So making sure that your shin is vertical. You want to imagine that you're squeezing an orange underneath your armpit and you're trying to lock that down. And that is going to ensure that the force goes straight from your shoulders into your core, into your hips. So squeeze. Bend the bar around your body, that'll keep your chest proud, and then we move only from the hips.